woman's bed and walked her over to the roof of the palace. From the roof he saw a woman bathing. The woman was very beautiful, and David set out someone to find about her. The men said, "Isn't this Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite?" Then David sent his messengers to get her. She came to him, and he slept with her. Then she went back home. The woman conceived and sent word back to David, saying, "I am pregnant." So David sent his word to Joab, "Send me Uriah the Hittite." And Joab sent it to David. When Uriah came to him, David asked how Joab was, how the soldiers were, and how the war was going. Then David said to Uriah, "Go down to your house and wash your feet." So Uriah left the palace, and a gift from the king was sent after him. But Uriah slept at the entrance to the palace with all his master's servants. It did not go down to his house. When David was told Uriah did not go home, he asked him, "Haven't you just come from the distance? Why didn't you go home?" Uriah said to David, "The ark of Israel and Judah are staying in tents, and my master Joab and my lord's men are camped in open fields. How could I go home to my house to eat and drink and lie with my wife? As surely as you live, I will not do such a thing." Then David said to him, "Stay here one more day, and tomorrow I will send you back." So Uriah remained in Jerusalem that day and the next. At David's invitation, he ate and drank with him, and David made him drunk. But in the evening, Uriah went out to sleep on his mat among his master's servants. He did not go home. In the morning, David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it to Uriah. In it he wrote, "Put Uriah in the front of the line where the fighting is the fiercest. Then draw back from him so he be struck down and die." So, while Joab had the city under siege, he put Uriah at the place where he knew the strongest defenders were. When the men of the city came out and fought against Joab, some of the men in David's army fell. Moreover, Uriah the Hittite died. Joab sent David a full account of the battle. He instructed the messenger, "When you have finished giving the king this account of the battle, the king's anger may flare up, and he may ask you, 'Why did you get so close to the city? Did you know that they would shoot arrows from the wall? Who killed Abimelech, son of Jerubbaal? Didn't a woman throw up a millstone on him from the wall? Why did you get so close to the wall?' If you ask these things, say to him, 'Also, your servant Uriah the Hittite is dead.'" The messenger was set out, and when he arrived, he told David everything Joab had said to him that day. The messenger said to David, "The men overpowered us and overcame us against the open, but we drove them back to the entrance of the city. Then the archers shot arrows at your servant from the wall, and some of the king's men died. Moreover, your servant Uriah the Hittite is dead." David told the messenger, "Say this to Joab, 'The sword devours one as well as another. Press the attack against the city and destroy it.' Say this to encourage Joab." When Uriah's wife heard that her husband was dead, she mourned for him. After the time of mourning was over, David had her brought to his house, and she became his wife, and she bore him a son. But the thing David did displeased the Lord.